I suppose this club has been built on success and playing finals, and I suppose as a club, and we set some really strong goals at the start of the season to play finals, and we didn't achieve that. And at the end of the day, there's probably circumstances there, but the club has been ruthless in its quest for success. And that's one of its great strengths at the Carlton Footy Club, and that's why it does have 16 premierships. And we didn't achieve the goal that we're after. Yes, there's some circumstances behind that, but at the end of the day, we didn't play finals, and that was our objective. I'm not really worried if it's Mick or whatever. The bit is for me, I won't coach this football club. That I said to the players this morning that I've been here 24 and a half years, and I'm only 25 years of age, Caroline. You wouldn't believe that. I'm 41, and that's a long time to be coming to a place, and it's been a part of my life and my family's life for a long time. I am disappointed that I'm not coaching the club that I've played at and been a part of, but I can't change that. They're a great group of players and people at this organisation, and they're going to have success. You just even look at how this season's panned out in regards to, last year at the end of the year, it started probably then. We had 19 post-season operations, and this year we'll have 5. So just getting players on the field straight away in November will be so critical. And they're a good group of men and kids at this football club, and success is not too far around the corner. Oh no, I think at Carlton in regards to success, and there's expectation, and as I said before, that's a great strength of this club, and I don't think they should lower their expectation whether I'm the coach or the next person comes in. Our expectation was to finish top 4. Why should that expectation change for next year? They're things that I think it's a great strength of this football club to put expectation and expect, and it makes people deliver, and I think that's a great quality. When that siren went, I thought, dark moments came into my head, knowing that that was a loss that we shouldn't have had, and we dominated from quarter time. Sort of statistically, we dominated the game. We couldn't kick a score, but that's football. I've got to face up and front that. I control what goes on the ground and the players, and I'm accountable for that, and I accept that. No, I don't. I think they make decisions based on, they took all the evidence. I spoke to them the Monday night after the Essendon game and said, you have the evidence there. I suppose you have to go through to work out whether I'm the man to take us to the next step, which I believe, but no, I don't feel betrayed by the board. When was I told? Wednesday, Sticks came in and we had a chat. It was sort of between that 12 to 2. We in there for a while and had a good discussion then. I had a gut feel that it was probably heading that way. Yeah, I think there's always personally when there's rumour and innuendos, you sort of think it's sort of a bit like that. There's still hope there that you could get through this, but. I suppose when you're told that's the final, that's the guillotine sort of scenario, isn't it? So, I understand how it works at football, and the club are pursuing excellence and success. But at the end of the day, I want to be a career coach. Just to think where we came from in 5 years at this football club of growing this team, it's been great to see men develop, and we've put a lot of time into it. And there's been some people that have been here for a short time in that journey, and just to think of Mark Riley's been here from day dot. You've got Richo, Brownie, Darren Harris is a development coach. There's been people here, Johnny Barker, Macca this year. I think there's been some people along the journey that have really helped and shaped this team going forward. Because I started personally, and I suppose this is a personal thing for me, why hide? Why run away? You have to confront. If you want to be a leader of any organisation or you have to deal with sometimes hard situations. And I want to coach the team out. I started the year, I want to finish the year. And I have obligations for, sponsorship people and all that behind the scenes. I will fulfil them because that is my role, and I am not hiding from one thing. I don't need to hide. I need to finish the year and do the job that I was here and put in place to do, and I will maintain that and honour that. To be honest, this is pretty blunt, but I don't really care who coaches next year. They can pick anyone. It's not me, and that's the point that probably you wish it was, but it's not. And that stuff, that's outside stuff that I can't control. That's the stuff that I can control is my journey and my destination. And at the moment, right here, I will not coach the Carlton Footy Club. I'd be open to sit down and have a look at a lot of things. It's probably one of those things that I might have even said to a few people when the dust settles. I might have a chat to a few, and I'll just wait and see. But I'll keep my eyes open, and see what happens. Yeah, I had a chat with the leadership group on when was it? Yesterday morning. We had a booked-in leadership meeting with the coaches, and we have brekkie together and a talk. And we spoke about the ramifications sometimes of losses and what it can do. They're great. They're great young men, and I have enormous respect for a lot of those boys in that room. It's just we need to take it to the next step with our leadership group and take that responsibility a little bit further. And I think the players all feel, but it's not about me. It's about this week and making sure that we finish the season now on a really good note. There's things that happen in, I'll just give you a snapshot about, I have lost my job. Yep. And I love the club, and I have, and, that saddens me. But when I go and look today, when I speak and look at a Sam Rowe who's gone through cancer through a season, and you just think, we're going okay. And you look at a young girl, Sophie, who was 28, 29, that passed away upstairs from cancer. We're very fortunate in life, and that's what I said to the players. They have great opportunities to control whatever they want to do and whatever they want to be as a person. And, don't wait there and have regrets. Do it now and live in the moment. And, I'm not going to be the coach of Carlton Footy Club, but my journey as a coach or a part of the footy industry will continue. And I'll be just as passionate and driven, whether it's not at the Carlton Football Club, because I've always got pride in my own performance, and so I'll continue. I'll be fine, and might even just get away next week and go fishing or something, which I haven't done for 5 years, I don't think. So I said that at the board meeting on the Monday before about our season. We've gone through a review halfway through the season. We put up a lot of things about how the season's panned out in regards to injury, pre-Christmas, post-Christmas. Some of the things that have probably hindered us, and some of the things that we have to improve on as a team to get better. So we've gone through a lot of that. This is not just the conversation we had on Wednesday. We've had spoke to the board, the subcommittee. We've gone right through that. So everyone's had their say on how. So the evidence was sitting there, John. So it's not something that just bobbed up and I had those thoughts last night, Jake. You have a reflection. There's no doubt, me personally, and you sort of always, as a coach, when you win, lose or draw, you reflect on your own performance and the influence that you have on others, and that. I think I've grown enormously in the 5 years with the group. I think we were a young group, and I've grown with them. Probably one thing that I probably had, and I said this to Greg, maybe being too passionate about Carlton as a club. Maybe early doors I was, really. I should have, maybe redirected a little bit more energy into a couple of other areas, but I really don't have a lot of regrets, to be honest. I think, sometimes we have to be patient with football teams, because you can't make first yearers turn into 100-game players overnight. They take time, and I think sometimes in the competition generally we expect to go and get a Matthew Watson or a Josh Bootsma with your first round pick, and he's going to save all our problems. Some of those kids are 3 to 4 years away from playing AFL. I think we are impatient sometimes as an organisation, not just as a footy club. We might finish 12 and 10, and I'm not saying I'm happy with that, because that doesn't allow you to play finals or anything like that. But considering some of the scenarios that have played out through the season with personnel and that, I think we've done a reasonable job. I'm not saying we've done an excellent job by, please don't take that the wrong way, but we've done a reasonable job with some of the people that we've had available. I thought until I got a tap on the shoulder, I was head down, bum up, and keep ploughing on.